Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. So Ethereum remains in our Fibonacci support area that we've been watching for quite some time. However, Ethereum could not hold above the 25th of September low, which is a bit disappointing. It is what it is, but support is still holding. In fact, the ideal target for a fourth wave, $3,665 in this case, the 38.2 retracement, it was tested. And that's not too bad because normally a fourth wave, or let's say most fourth waves reach the 38.2 fib level. Well, they don't have to, but very often they do. Yeah, the 38.2 fib is a relevant level for a fourth wave. It gets tested very, very frequently. Not always, but as I said, very, very frequently. And it's just something we continue to track whenever we are in a potential wave 4 correction. And so I'm not unhappy that it got tested. Yeah. And what we now need to see, of course, for any indication, confirmation that the low is in, is another 5-wave move up. We had one here, first time in this entire correction. However, obviously there was an external event that changed sentiment, and so it led to a break below micro support, but we're still holding here above our main support. So we simply dropped back into the larger pattern, basically in the same situation that we were in already end of September. Now, ultimately, we need to see some upside momentum here, and the price should ideally hold 3,374, or we will have to change our wave structure. Now, how can we understand the short-term chart? Should we change it? And yeah, we can revise it together. We can revise it together because what we talked about before here on the smaller time frame is that either wave 4 completed. In that case, we wanted to see a 5-wave move up as first confirmation. Did that, yeah. But unfortunately, it's not only about the 5-wave move up, it's also about the structure of the pullback. And we already saw over the last few days that a bounce, any of these bounces to the upside were extremely, extremely weak. Weaker than ideal. You might call that a first warning. For me, it's always about the level. Yeah, $4,000 was the key support that helped us distinguish between the scenario in which wave 4 already bottomed and the broader wave 4. So for now, we have to see this as a broader wave 4 correction, which formed here. I could probably call that even a large A, B, C structure the way this is unfolding right now. A, B, C. And then obviously here the A wave itself was probably even a complex WXY correction. W, X, Y. So that's my view. So the idea is we could, again, this is still a 3-wave move here. Ethereum might need another low. It's not absolutely needed. I mean, you can't, when you can. People ask me what's the microstructure on Ethereum right now. I mean, do you really think you cannot identify really a clear microstructure here? It's just not. There's nothing really natural about it. It went too fast, yeah, and so you really don't get very clear patterns. But obviously, to really keep the directly bullish thesis alive, the price should hold above today's low. I could even add some micro support levels, but obviously they are just some levels to watch, measured against the last swing high here, 3,579 to 3,792. We can hold here, break above this last swing high at around 4,400. That might be an indication that we have actually bottomed. But now, with this strange structure, we need to see some more upside momentum to consider the next move up might have started. That's the update on Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, feel free to check out our X channel. Check out our X channel for additional updates, charts, news, and much more. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.